Hey, great work, guys. Over the past 48 hours, I've seen so many great things from everybody. And I'm looking forward to continuing showing off my beautiful nails. Yep, see, that one must have been freshly bitten, maybe today or maybe last night. All right, so one of the most important things for almost any situation involving numbers is understanding the number line. So today we are going to play around with number lines, and I want us to get used to looking at the number line maybe a different way than you're used to, because I think that maybe my way of understanding a number line might be different from another way that you've seen before. So number line, here we go. Now a number line, this ruler is a number line, you can almost say. So here's my ruler. If SpongeBob Lego Pants is on number 5. Whoa, if he's there, you guys can't see him there. If he's sitting on 5 and he wants to reach this scary looking bald-headed Santa guy, in the past, we've used the number line to say, well, what's the difference between Santa and SpongeBob? How far would SpongeBob have to go to reach Santa? Well, that would be, difference is a subtraction word, so we would do 15 minus 5 would be 10, and we can count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the difference between these two guys. But you can also see stuff like, if they were both start walking at the same distance, where would they meet? And yeah, they would meet at 10. So the number line just comes in handy when we're figuring out different problems. And with fractions, we're always comparing fractions, and so the number line becomes a great tool in terms of comparing fractions. But listen, I think that we've been doing number lines all wrong. And I think a number line should not look flat like that, but it actually should look more like this. To me, a number line, and we haven't done integers yet, so I'm going to hide those nasty negative numbers, but I think a number line should be slanted, because as SpongeBob goes up to meet with his Santa Claus, he's moving up, which means the numbers are getting larger. And I can't stick them to this anymore. And this guy was walking, he's coming down the number line, which means the numbers are getting smaller. And I think that's important. I think a flat number line doesn't cut it these days. So for now on, whenever I draw a number line, I'm going to draw it slanted like this. So I'll put these guys aside for now. And this is a tool that I made last year, and that I look forward to using when I'm teaching you integers, negative numbers and positive numbers. But I'll put this away for now. And right, so a number line is going to be slanted like this for us. And you need a ruler. Please make sure you draw number lines with rulers, just because whenever you start out doing your work with me, I'm hoping that you have a calculator, a pencil, a smile on your face, some rockin' tunes in the background, that Mendez guy or whatever his name is. And it's important to have a ruler and a number line. So what we're going to do today is a F word number line. A fraction. Fraction. Let's get some action with the fraction. Okay, fraction number line. And a fraction number line that we're going to attempt today so that we can get comfortable with this is going to start at 0. And I'd like to go as high as the number 2. So remember, we are no longer going to draw number lines horizontal. They need to have a slant on it, representing the fact that 2 is greater than 0. This is going to help us kind of develop a deeper understanding for our numbers. Now, halfway, here's the F word again. Halfway between 0 and 1 is 0 and 2. Halfway between 0 and 2 is what number? SpongeBob, can you tell me? I can't do a SpongeBob impersonation, but I'm going to try to measure this. So halfway between, it looks like halfway between 0 and 2 will be the number 1, a whole. So here's a very simple number line. We have the numbers going up. These are considered whole numbers. But I want us to indicate halves on here. And I want us to indicate where quarters are. Quarter chicken dinner from Swiss Chalet. Quarters, or quarters. If you ever go to an arcade, you put in quarters. Or if you ever use a payphone. Did anyone ever use a payphone in their lives? I wonder. Halves, quarters, and eighths. Payphones were always so dirty, because you'd need them to call your mom or somebody to pick you up late at night or wherever you were. And no matter what, there must have been somebody smoking into the thing, because whenever you pick up a payphone, it always smelled like the person before you. And I don't know why, but whenever I think of payphones, my nose just like reeks of like dirty cigarettes. Anyways, so we're going to put halves, quarters, and eighths on here. What do I mean by that? Well, halves. What is half of 1? Half of 1 is kind of easy. So I'm going to measure this out to be nice. But sorry, Santa, just kicked you. Half. All right, if this is 10 and that's 0, halfway is kind of, don't meet me there, beat me there, I say. Halfway would be right here. So if we put halves on here, here is 0 out of 2. Here is 1 out of 2. This one here, so that's 1 half, 2 halves. So I'm going to change this to 2 over 2 now. And then if I go up another half, I should have, yeah, that's a joke somewhere. If I go up another half, I should have 1, 2, 3 halves. So 3 over 2. And if I go up another half, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I should have 4 halves. Sorry, Santa. All right. So on my number line, this number line now indicates where our halves are. Now let's kind of put in quarters. I'm doing this. We're working hard here. I'm going to get you guys to make your own one number line with different numbers like this, different fractions. Okay, so I'm hoping that you're gonna model what I've done for my fraction number line, because after this you're gonna make your own, and then it's gonna be the weekend, man. It's Friday. It's Friday. All right. So now a quarter. I know that. How do I know where to put a quarter? Well, a quarter means that there would be 4 quarters in one whole. So if this is one whole here, I'm going to put the number 1 up here. If that's 1, and this is 2 up here, I know that there needs to be 4 equal segments to get to here. So I'm actually now going to split up my halves in half. You're going to take the halves and you're going to split them in half. Which means now this is 1 quarter. And this would be 0 quarters. And this could be 2 quarters. So notice, I'll just circle these so that you don't get them mixed up. These 2. So notice that we have equivalent fractions here. And yeah, they belong on our number line today. I'm just going to take us out a little bit more. Oops. Okay. So then I need to make 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters. I have to break my whole into 4 equal parts. So after I get to 2 quarters, I need my 3 quarters. And then if I have made it all the way to the whole number, which is 1, I put my 4 quarters. Just like that. So we're building a number line, we're using fractions. I'm just gonna stop here and put a little, I think 12 minutes is a long time for you guys to sit and watch SpongeBob with, what do you call this guy? My kids came up with this design. I absolutely love it. I've never seen it before. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I keep it for my math lessons. Anyways, I'm going to put a question in the chat for you guys, and then we'll continue on our fraction number line in the next video. To be continued.